Welcome back, fight fans. Alexander Usyk, a name synonymous with precision, skill, and adaptability, stands tall as one of boxing's most intriguing figures. As the first unified heavyweight champion since Lennox Lewis, Usyk's dominance in the sport isn't just about raw power. It's about unparalleled technique. Dubbed the Cat, his nickname perfectly encapsulates the way he moves. Elusive, calculated, and always ready to pounce. But what exactly is it about Usyk's style that allows him to dismantle heavier and often more physically imposing opponents? Let's break it down and dive deep into his mastery of the ring. The Ukrainian champion's journey began under the mentorship of Anatoly Lomachenko, father and coach of Vasily Lomachenko, another technical wizard in the sport. The Lomachenko School of Boxing, also known as the Loma style, is renowned for its emphasis on footwork, angles, and constant movement. Both Vasily and Usyk are shining examples of how this system creates boxers who are not just fighters, but artists in the ring. Though Usyk has worked with other trainers throughout his career, his foundation under Anatoly's teachings remains evident. This shared lineage has resulted in two of the most technically gifted boxers of their era, with Usyk standing out as a southpaw heavyweight, a rarity in the sport. Usyk's southpaw stance is one of the pillars of his success. Though naturally right-handed, he fights with his left hand forward, a decision that speaks volumes about his commitment to mastering the craft. This orientation isn't just about being unconventional, it's a tactical advantage. By placing his dominant hand in the lead position, Usyk can throw jabs with greater speed, power, and accuracy. These jabs aren't just punches, they're tools of control, used to measure distance, disrupt rhythm, and create openings. The southpaw stance itself, less common in heavyweight boxing, often confounds orthodox fighters who aren't accustomed to the angles and timing it presents. Usyk capitalizes on this unfamiliarity, using his jab as both a weapon and a decoy to set up his combinations. What truly sets Usyk apart is his relentless activity. His lead hand is rarely static, constantly moving to keep opponents guessing. This ceaseless motion isn't just a psychological tactic, it serves a practical purpose. By lulling opponents into a false sense of security, Usyk disguises his punches, making them harder to predict and counter. When the moment comes to strike, his hands explode with precision, often catching opponents off guard. This ability to mask his intentions is a hallmark of his style, one that frustrates even the most seasoned adversaries. Defensively, Usyk is a master of anticipation. His reflexes and timing allow him to execute hard parries with surgical precision, often deflecting jabs before they fully develop. These parries do more than neutralize incoming attacks. They disrupt the opponent's balance, leaving them vulnerable to counters. By turning defense into offense, Usyk establishes a rhythm that keeps him in control of the fight. His ability to read and react to his opponent's movements in real time is a testament to his exceptional ring IQ. Footwork is another critical element of Usyk's game. Unlike many heavyweights who rely on brute strength to overpower opponents, Usyk dances around the ring with the grace of a much lighter fighter. His movements are fluid and purposeful, constantly shifting angles to create opportunities while evading danger. One of his signature maneuvers involves stepping slightly to his right as he punches. This subtle adjustment serves multiple purposes. It takes his head off the center line, making him a harder target to hit, while also aligning his straight left hand perfectly with his opponent's guard, allowing it to land cleanly. But Usyk's brilliance doesn't stop at movement and positioning. His combinations are a symphony of precision and adaptability. By varying the speed, power, and target of his punches, he keeps opponents perpetually off balance. His ability to seamlessly transition between head and body shots is a key factor in his success, as it forces opponents to divide their attention and leaves gaps in their defense. Usyk's dynamic punching style is a direct reflection of his overarching strategy. Maintain control, disrupt rhythm, and exploit every weakness. One of the most underrated aspects of Usyk's style is his ability to bait opponents. He often uses soft, almost lazy jabs to lure his adversaries into overcommitting. Once they take the bait, he counters with lightning speed, turning their aggression against them. Against orthodox fighters, he adds another layer of complexity by employing curved jabs that loop around their guard, exploiting angles that are difficult to defend. This tactical versatility makes Usyk a nightmare to prepare for, as he can adapt his approach to exploit any vulnerability he perceives. While his offensive and defensive skills are undeniably impressive, it's Usyk's mental game that truly sets him apart. His constant movement and unpredictability are as much about psychological warfare as they are about physical strategy. Opponents often find themselves unable to establish a rhythm, frustrated by Usyk's elusiveness and precision. This mental edge, combined with his physical attributes, make him a complete fighter, one who can dominate in any phase of the game. Of course, no analysis of Usyk would be complete without addressing the challenges he faces in the heavyweight division, particularly against an opponent like Tyson Fury. Fury, with his towering frame and unorthodox style, presents a unique set of obstacles. However, Usyk's southpaw stance and technical skill set offer several advantages. The uncommon angles of his punches, coupled with his superior footwork, could make it difficult for Fury to establish his jab and control the distance. Usyk's ability to adapt mid-fight is another crucial asset, as it allows him to adjust his strategy based on what's working and what isn't. The size and power disparity are significant, with Fury likely to use his physicality to impose his will, especially in clinches. Additionally, Fury's own agility and evasiveness, rare for a man of his size, could neutralize some of Usyk's usual tactics. The question, then, is whether Usyk's precision and adaptability can overcome Fury's size and experience. Fury already knows what to expect, and he has experience in fighting rematches. We saw that all too well with Deontay Wilder. Despite his brilliance, even Usyk has his vulnerabilities, though they are hard to spot. One potential weakness is his reliance on the jab. While his jab is a key component of his strategy, throwing it so frequently can leave him open to counters. Opponents who time their shots well may find opportunities to exploit this. Another challenge for Usyk lies in his relative lack of punching power, especially in the heavyweight division. His smaller size compared to other heavyweights means his punches don't carry the same devastating force. Bigger opponents can sometimes absorb his shots without much trouble, allowing them to press forward and apply pressure. As a result, Usyk has to work significantly harder to deliver impactful blows, while his larger opponents can achieve the same results with less effort. That said, Usyk's technical skills more than compensate for any perceived flaws. His ability to set traps and manipulate his opponents is almost reminiscent of his compatriot Vasyl Lomachenko. Usyk controls the rhythm of every fight he's in, dictating the pace and positioning his opponents exactly where he wants them. His accomplishments, both as an amateur and a professional, are a testament to his exceptional boxing IQ and dedication to the sport. As Tony Bellew once said, "Alexander just likes to wear you out." It describes his boxing style perfectly. Now, let's talk about why Alexander Usyk is such a phenomenal boxer. Before stepping into the heavyweight scene, Usyk dominated the cruiserweight division, unifying all the belts in spectacular fashion. Oh, and let's not forget, he's an Olympic gold medalist, which tells you all you need to know about his technical brilliance and mental toughness. Usyk isn't just slick and smart. He's got this iron will that makes him nearly impossible to break. To beat this guy, you'll need a Herculean effort. Usyk remains firmly the top pound-for-pound fighter in the world. His dominance in the cruiserweight division, where he cleaned out a roster of highly skilled opponents, speaks volumes about his ability. But if that wasn't enough, he also did it in heavyweight against champions like Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois, and Tyson Fury. If you're someone looking to refine your footwork or learn how to apply relentless pressure with the jab, Usyk is the perfect fighter to study. I highly recommend watching his masterclass performance against Murat Gassiev to see these skills in action, and mostly of all, his heavyweight fights. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, make sure to check out our analysis of Tyson Fury's unconventional style to see how the two match up. As always, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Until next time, fight fans,